So earlier today, shout out to my Uber driver. He's on YouTube, so he might see this. Today was his birthday, so he was a nice guy, whatever. We had a freaking hour drive to this dang interview day for Housewives. So as we're getting out the car, he's like, well, all right, Candace, I'll see you later. First of all, Candace is not my name. So I said, that's not my name. Don't call me that. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to, I won't call you by your government name. What? That's the problem, sir. That is not my government name. My name is not Candace. Kandi is not short for Candace. My government name is Kandi. That is the name that was on my birth certificate when I was born. I did not change to Kandi. That is just what it is. So for all you people out there who think that you just being extra familiar by thinking that you're calling me my government name, you're just annoying the out of me by calling me something that is not my name. Now, for all you people that's named Candace, I have nothing against you. That is your name, but that is not my name. And I don't want people calling me that. I've said it a million times, but I guess people have just not gotten the memo because I still see Candace written or said to me on a daily basis. And Lord forbid it be an older person. They always say Candace. And I'm like, why is it so hard to say Kandi?
Is that a popular name, Candace?
No, I think people in their mind, they just can't fathom that somebody would name their child Kandi. Like it has to be short for Candace in their head because nobody would name their child Kandi, apparently. There is a story behind it. Okay, so to be clear on how I became Kandi, my mother did not have any boy names. My mother did not have any girl names prepared. In her mind, she was like you, Tay. She just assumed she was having a boy. And so she did not even have any girl names ready. I don't know why she would not have not one girl name ready, but she did. So my Aunt Rachel, I love her. That's my dad's sister. She named me. Basically, I have a cousin that's 6 months older than me. So Kandi, I guess, was one of her leftover options that she did not use for April. April is April. I'm Kandi. April, well, I ain't gonna tell her middle name, but our middle names have the same initial because her mom, I guess, wanted us to have the same middle initial, and she used the leftover name for me, which is Kandi. Growing up as a kid, I hated my name because I mean, Kandi was not popular when I was young. Kandi was like the fake name that all girls gave out. Y'all remember that era when every girl gave out fake names? Oh my God.
Mine was Courtney Renee.
So Kandi was the fake name that all the girls used to give out back in the day. So anytime I would say my name, people thought that I would be lying and that was not my name. I'll never forget on the school bus one time, they called it the MTM program where they bused you from the black side of town
minority to majority.
Yes, you remember that?
Wow.
So they used to bus to the little black kids from the south side to the north side of town. So they was trying to like make the schools more mixed. Anyway, this older boy was on our bus and he was just like, hey, how you doing? You know, what's your name? I was like, oh, my name is Kandi. He was like, no, what's your real name? I said, Kandi. He was like, what's your real name? I said, Kandi. He was like, look, girl, I'm not trying to talk to you. I was like, sir, Kandi is my real name, okay? I was like, I was so offended. And then I'll never forget, you know, I hated, well, when I was a kid, there was this one dude that used to hang out the bus window every day to say, it's like candy. Ow. I was tormented with my name as a kid. And I hated my name. I always used to be like, because as a little kid, I thought I was going to be like a lawyer or an accountant or something. And so I used to be like, nobody is going to take me seriously with that name. Who's going to take anybody seriously with a name like Kandi? Lo and behold, my world changed. And Kandi became the perfect name for me. Because obviously it is a brandable name.
It's a moneymaker.
It's a moneymaker for me. And it turned out to be the perfect name. And now I get so offended when people try to change my name from Kandi.
Oh, now you want to be Kandi.
It worked out. So thank you, Aunt Rachel. You know, I'm glad you didn't name April Kandi. And you named me Kandi. And then honestly, that is why I believe in brandable names for your children. I know a lot of people be like, oh, why would you name, this kid, da, da, da. I like, you should see the list of names that I've had that I was going through for Ace before we landed on Ace,
What about Lashante? That's a brandable name.
Oh, girl. Po you. Po you. But you know how you have Tay, and Tay is short for Lashante?
Right.
Like, I never wanted my kids to have their name be short for something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how people assume that Kandi is short for Candace, which is not. I want whatever the name is, whatever you think you want to name your kid, just name them that.
Yeah.
Stop trying to come up with all these nicknames.
No, that's what I did.
They
Nobody
used to
told me
pick
that's
the
what I-
name for the nickname. Because
Right.
it could be this name because that's what they're going to call her.
Right, and I notice a lot of people do that, and I don't like that. I feel like if you really want to call your daughter Star, just name her Star.
So what was Riley
Like
supposed to
Bunny.
be?
Bunny nickname.
Huh?
What was Riley supposed
Well,
to be?
Riley's name is my brother's last name. So my brother passed away when I was in high school. It was devastating for me, That's why I'm like weird when it comes to death now. I feel like it made me numb. Yeah, I wanted to, do an honor to my brother. And I did. His name was Patrick Riley. I definitely wouldn't name her Patricia. That was not happening. And it was not going to happen. So I just went with Riley, his last name. And then Ace, I wanted a 1-syllable brandable name. And I wanted there to be something of meaning and power. So I felt like Ace means that's my ace, meaning, you a good, that's my homie, or that, he aced the test, which means he's smart. And Ace is number 1.
Positive.
It's all positive meanings.
So is he at the age where he would like his name, or he doesn't really know yet? And
Does he know what about his name?
Does he like it? Because you don't really get into the feeling of you like it or not until the kids start coming for you.
Right. I don't know if he realized how cool his name is yet. But he knows his name. He can write his name. He can spell his name. And that's another thing. It's easy to spell. 3 letters. He good.
Yeah.
Lashante, it probably took you a minute, girl.
Yeah, I think I was in like 3rd grade.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
just kidding.
When did you switch to Tay? Did you do
when I
Lashante
got
all
to
the-
college, girl.
Oh wow.
When I got to Michigan State, and I was
Really?
like,
Switch it for
I didn't
you?
know anything was wrong with my name until I went to Michigan State. And I was like,
Really? You lived in the hood.
it was. I was.
That's
Everybody
the
was.
syllables right
Everybody was Deontay, Lashante, Lakeisha, Latina.
Right.
I mean, whatever. And I got to college like, who? Julia. Oh no! I gotta do something. They cannot be calling my name in class like this. I gotta figure something out. So I just started having everybody call me Tay.
So is Jody after somebody?
Nope. My mom named me Jody, my sister Zoe,
Oh, Zoe. That's
and together with Zoe. I like my name now. Jody Christina.
Last night, my mama done put me on the spot. So,
You want to say it?
So everybody knows that for the longest, I said I did not want to do another Xscape album. And it's not because I don't love my group members. It's not because I don't think we sound good anymore. Obviously, we got fans. I mean, it's not any of those things. It's the business. This is what's making me hesitant about it. Because a lot of times, although we love each other, we're not necessarily on the same page when it comes to business. Obviously, all of us are grown women and we all been doing our own thing for quite some time. And so, to get everybody on the same page, on one accord, to do, sometimes it takes so long. People don't respond to texts. You gotta be somewhere at 1 o'clock. You get there at 5 o'clock. It just be so much happening. You gotta agree on everything. And so I was like, it already takes a lot to agree on everything just to do a tour together. But to do an album is a totally different thing, because it's like now we have to be on the same page creatively. And I like to be in control. So, you know, especially creatively, you know what I'm saying? I think for me, that's gonna be hard. How are we gonna be on the same page of, as far as direction of the album? With songs we like, what if you do something I don't like? I just gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, who's gonna pick the song? Who get the final say on what ends up on there? Like, all those things that's a lot. But anyway, so last night we were being honored. They reported it for the Black Music Honors, which is going to be coming on television. But we got the Icon Award, which was an amazing moment. Our whole group, we was all excited and everything. We go up on stage, giving our little speeches, and Tamika Scott invites our mothers up. So my mama gets on the microphone and was like, I only have one wish, and that's for Xscape to do just one more album together. We had a full entire house of people, not to mention TV cameras. So how am I gonna say no to that? My mama's only wish. Turn down my mama, her only wish, at a moment where we getting the Icon Award and I am the only holdup. So of course, I was like, okay, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make it happen, even if it's just for one album. But how we gonna make it happen is the question. I would love to write a majority of the album.
Wow.
And it's not about me. I'm not trying to sing all the songs and all that. No. That's not what it is. Lyrics, melodies, songs. I want to, even if I'm not writing them all, I want to pick them all.
You want A&R the situation?
I want to A&R. Can I be the, well, I know everybody want to be the executive producer, but can I be the A&R? Is that possible?
You write it.
Well, you know what? Obviously, I'm going to have to compromise. I know that we have great music, but that's my point. I want us to continue to have great music. I am not going to settle for no. So, that in lies where the problem may become. Because if we ain't on the same page, then we might come to some standstills at points where it's just gonna be like, if y'all always wonder how I changed my hair up, this is So Jody behind me, and this is Conceal Virgin hair, but these are wigs that she makes, and I only wear U parts. I don't do the what's it called, lace front, y'all. So basically, I don't really like the way they look on me. I feel like they're too wiggy, and I feel like they too wiggy on some of y'all.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got the confidence to rock that. I'm sorry. Oh, let me say something else. Since I'm clearing up things today. I am not from College Park, Georgia, okay?
I heard that.
I grew up around College Park, Georgia. I am actually was born in Atlanta at an Atlanta hospital, but I was raised in East Point. Now, East Point and College Park are definitely right next door to each other. And my group members are definitely from College Park. We definitely went to school together. But they are from College Park. I am from East Point. And the reason why I feel like it's important to clear it up just because there's no biscuit in there. They ain't give me no biscuit. It was supposed to come with a biscuit.
You got toast.
They gave me toast and not a biscuit. I ain't gonna do me like that. I was looking forward to that biscuit. No,
You're not from College Park.
I'm East Point. I live in the Swats right now. Southwest Atlanta. How about it? They just ruined my breakfast.
What happened?
They ain't drink my biscuit. Where my biscuit at? What are you
He's on it.
No, you gotta put your lashes
He's
on.
on the biscuit.
I missed the biscuit part, but I'm back with it.
I did say that.
The biscuit has arrived. It better be good.
I know, right?